Hi everyone, it's Kino here. Welcome to this Lotus yoga drill session. If you like this practice, please join me on OmStars, which is my online channel. I'd love to see you there. We do longer yoga drill sessions and have all kinds of fun. But for this class, let's get started in a comfortable seated position. When you're working on Lotus position, the first thing to do is to get a comfortable basic cross-legged position. This will really utilize the external rotation of the hip joints. So this comfortable seated position is one that I like to use for at least 5 breaths to get started. If in this position your knees are very elevated, the Lotus position might not be accessible for today. So we've been sitting here for a little bit. Now I'm going to switch the legs. And this is just to kind of get the basic feeling of rolling around through the hip. And in this one, I'm adding a little roll. So I'm starting to do, and I want you to do it also, rolling from side to side. So we roll a little into the right, a little into the left, a little into the right, a little into the left. Let's do 2 more. Good. Now, Baddha Konasana. Baddha Konasana is a great posture to get that full movement through the external spiral where the calf muscle and the thigh are really snuggled together. Let's open the toes. Let's press the heels into each other. Draw the navel in and then pivot forward, forward, forward. And we'll hold that for 5 breaths. Don't round the back for this one. Send the pubic bone back and the chest forward, even if we don't get very far down. And we'll hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Let's bring it back. Now, we're going to close the left knee joint, and I want you to take a closed knee pigeon. So point that knee forward, and then we're just going to stay in that closed knee pigeon for 5 breaths. So remember to pivot forward. The heel, I want you to feel the heel in your stomach, lower stomach. 2, 3, 4, 5. Pivot back into the left hip, and then we're going to pivot around, switch the sides. We're going to close the right knee joint, and then I want you to reach back. Feel the heel in the stomach, and then come down. We'll stay for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, let's bring it back up. We'll roll back to the center. And then I want you to find that comfortable cross-legged position again. Heel, left heel in close to the pubic bone. Right heel lined up with the left. And then from here, we're going to start to work our Lotus position. So I want you to close the knee joint, bring it over to the side, and then fold under. So this is our half Lotus position. Let's sit in half Lotus comfortably. Observe that the knee does not need to be touching the ground, but it just needs to be comfortable. If there's any pain on the outer band of the knee, you can grab a block and put it underneath. If there's any pain in the posture, it means you're not ready to move on to try the full Lotus positions. No problem. Let's just stay here. Let's stay for 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Good. Now let's release and switch. Right heel close to the pubic bone. Left foot on the outside. Comfortable position for a moment, then slide the left heel up and then close the posture. So now the right foot is snuggled underneath, and we'll stay for, again, 5 breaths. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now we'll try to build our full Lotus position. So now right foot comes up, the instep of the foot on the inner thigh, heel into the lower abdomen, keeping the knee joint closed. See if the left one will cooperate. First, let's let the legs just be there using the kind of friction of the body, and then we'll work our dynamic strength. I want you now to flex your ankles and then flex the toes so you tighten the Lotus. Let's hold our tight Lotus for 5 breaths. We have 1, 2, steady breathing, 3, 4, almost there. 5, I want you to build the dynamic flexibility in the hips. Then we'll draw the navel in. I want you to reach around and find the left foot with the left hand. Then hold on to the left knee with the right, and then twist towards the left, and we'll hold. 1, 2, keep the legs really active. 3, I want to build that dynamic flexibility in the hips. 4, and 5. Now we'll switch. Slowly reach around. You can use your hand to get the connection. hold, twist and press. 1, 2, keep it active in the hip, don't do it all with the hands. 3, 4, and 5, and back to the center. Keep it active. Now, lift the rib cage over and let's do a light fold forward. Hold onto your feet, draw the elbows back, and lean forward. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's bring it back. Then lightly pull. I want the hips to be a little bit burning, so if we're feeling a little burning sensations, it's okay. We have 2, 3, almost there, 4, and 5. Soften. Then slowly remove one by one. We're going to lie on the back now, so I want you to curl the spine down and inhale. Let's lift the legs. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths so that the legs get comfortable again, the knees get comfortable. So we have 1, 2, 3, nice and easy, 4, and 5. Now let's explore the dynamic range of motion. I want you to bend your right knee and then find a tree pose or Janushirasana A. And let's stay Janushirasana for 5 breaths. 1, 2, so we can't use the hands. We're not using the hands right now. 3, 4, 5, and back to the center, straightens. Do the other side. We bend, external rotation, and then find your Janushirasana or like a tree pose. And we'll hold 1, 2, 3. We want the leg to be active. So if you're feeling kind of burning around the hip crease, that's excellent. We want muscular burning with the joints to be really facilitated into mobility with the strength of the muscles. Back to the center. Very good. Now let's see if we can follow that up into lotus position. So we're going to bend the right knee out to the side, roll through the tree, and then open the left hip, glide the foot towards the instep, and then slide into the half lotus. Keep it active. 1, like you're trying to burrow your heel into the belly. 3, 4, and 5. Release, and back to the center. And then let's do that in unison this time. So we're going to close the left knee joint, open the right hip, external rotation, and then slide. We bring it up. Burrow the heel into the belly so we keep it active. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out and back to your straight leg position. Then cross both legs and just get the feeling of a cross-legged position that we can enter without the hands. Switch back to straight legs. That's good. Now, if the lotus position is not accessible, repeat that cross-legged one. Now we'll try full lotus without the hands. Extend the left leg, burrow the heel, and then bend the left. So we kind of come into a floating half lotus. Send the right knee away from the body, the left knee towards the body, and then glide over. Flex, stay there, hands on the ground. Then curl with the muscles of the abdomen to lift the sacrum off the ground. Soft neck. 2, 3, 4, slide, bring it down. Point and all the way back. Now, just for symmetry, we're going to try the left leg first lotus, but don't tell my teacher. It's not traditional. Close the knee open and then slide, floating half lotus. You could stop here. This could be enough. Or the left knee moves away, the right knee moves towards you. Maybe you can try the wiggle method where we walk over, flexing, and then burrowing the heels, taking the hands on the ground. Curl with the muscles of the lower abdomen, soft neck. 2, 3, 4, and release, and down. Feet down. Take a moment, let's just straighten the legs and give the legs a little break for a moment. All right, we don't want to harm the knee. The knee is something that can unfortunately take too much pressure when we're working the hip, so always be sure the knee is safe. Good, let's slowly bring it back. We can roll over to the side and find a way all the way back up. Work slowly with the hips, don't force. It's constantly about just going a little bit more, and this can take many lifetimes. So we're thinking about first the passive range of motion, where we're kind of helping the hip into its external rotation, and then we're working the dynamic range of motion, where we're kind of spiraling with the strength of the muscles into that same range of motion. So work slowly, work with patience, work with persistence, but keep practicing. Thanks so much for joining me for this Lotus Yoga Drills practice. May you be happy, may you be peaceful, may you be filled with love. Keep practicing.